What up? What up?
For the 2024 WNBA Draft.
WNBA Draft is here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. But the WNBA Draft is here. So we are here. We are live. What's up? What's up? What's up? 15 minutes. We have it. We will have the live. Shout out to the 22 people in the chat already. Ooh. Shout out to y'all, man. We really do appreciate y'all coming here for the draft. My name is Darion of the Darion Hopkins Sports Show. And, you know, we are here, man. We are live. We have Caitlin Clark in the building. All right, let me see if I can add my music to this joint. But what's up? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all feeling today? We got Angel Reese in the building. Caitlin Clark is in the building. Oh yeah, we got some interesting people here to see who's going to get drafted where. Who y'all think gonna get drafted? Who do y'all think is going to get drafted? I love it. I love it. I love it. Put it in the comments below. Put it in the comments below. Where is this music at? All right, let me see if I can play this music like this. I don't know if I can, but let me see if I can put it right here. No. It's a part of the Darion Hopkins Sports Show folder. Nope, I probably got to go and find it. But what's up? What's up, YouTube? What's up? WNBA Draft is in the building, hosted by me, the Darion Hopkins Sports Show. We definitely are in the building. Yeah. But we having ourselves a good time, man. We're having ourselves a good, beautiful day. I'm going to try to see if I can get this this audio here. But Caitlin Clark effect. Caitlin Clark might be the #1 overall draft pick in the WNBA draft. You know what? Get out of here. Shout out to the 28 people that's in the chat. Make sure y'all come on in and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, let's see what they got to say here. Let's see what they're talking about.
It's gotten better and better. A movement is so right, Ryan. It's a truly special day.
The WNBA draft is officially here. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Rise to the moment over and over again. And talking with Sue Bird, I think she uses a great word to describe what it's like watching Caitlin. And she says,
Caitlin Clark is one of those. She's one of those ones, but I was not a big fan of hers. You know what I'm saying? I was not a big fan of hers.
So captivating.
Caitlin Clark is different from any other player.
She's definitely different. She's definitely different. Agreed.
Distance with which she shoots the basketball.
Right.
I've seen a player shoot from that deep range.
But do you think what team is Caitlin Clark going to go to? Put it in the comments below.
She doesn't.
Where do you think that this is going to go? Where do you think this? Where is going to happen? Now, in fact, let me change this real quick.
It's incredible. Her range makes you have to guard her from 35 feet away from the basket. But Caitlin is also.
Hold up, y'all. I'll be right back. Hold up. All right, so here we go. Let me see something here. Goons is in the building. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
She also has to sit there like she can't hear us talking about her, which is handling wonderfully. Caitlin, proud of you on all fronts.
But make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Who y'all got? Who y'all got, man? Fever, of course. You think so? Do we see Angel Reese going #1 and having Caitlin Clark go to the Sparks at #2? Because the Sparks got the #2 and the #4 overall pick.
In an era where they could always dream of this possibility. There's a saying, if you can see her, you can beat her.
C Cake, Indiana, although I wouldn't mind her in Dallas with Rickea Uguale. Yes, agreed, C. Cole. Agreed, 100%. Agreed, 100%. I wouldn't mind seeing her in Dallas either. That's one thing I can say. I would not mind seeing her in Dallas. I think she'll be a good fit in Dallas with her. And she really grew on really on to me. But shout out to the 33 that's in the chat. We greatly appreciate y'all being here on the Darion Hopkins Sports Show. Man, it's gonna be an epic thing, man. So let me see. Goons. I gotta find them lyrics. I gotta add it to this StreamYard. I don't know. I don't remember. Jesus Christ. There's so many goddamn emails. I gotta find the files to those songs. But right now I'm gonna play something different. Yeah, right now I'm gonna play something different until I find them. I know I have some beats on here. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Hold up. Let me see if y'all can hear it real quick. Because I don't hear it. I don't hear it. Let me see if y'all can hear it here. Let me just get a second to do it. But here we go.
For WNBA Draft presented by State Farm. It's an honor to be here as we celebrate the incredible talent that defines women's basketball. And players who will become...
What's going on, C. Cole? What's up? Aiden Robinson, what's up?
In the past few years, the words momentum and moment have been used to encapsulate the massive attention around women's sports. But as we gather here tonight, it's clear that women...
the Indiana Fever have number one. Being on topic, but are you doing any play-in games? Yeah, I will be doing play-in games this week. Yes, I will definitely be doing play-in games this week.
Packed arenas, long lines, and impassioned fans have defined this class of players here tonight. And that excitement has already translated the phrase sold out, waitlist, and record-breaking for the WNBA.
You're ahead of the broadcast.
The players being drafted here tonight.
Yeah, who got number one? Yeah, I need some beats, bro. I gotta find them beats.
Level. Our league.
Cameron Brink is there.
Delivered inspiration to fans worldwide, and as the longest tenured women's professional league in the U.S., we take it with great responsibility to continue to lift women's sports more broadly. And a shout out, thank you to our media and
they go Angel Reese. Angel Reese is in the building.
Who share our commitment to equity and empowerment. I've been reflecting a lot on how far we've come since I got here a few years ago. From my first draft in my living room during the pandemic with my 2 kids as my stagehands. And now as we embark on this draft journey tonight,
all right.
Thank you to the fans here in New York City and around the world.
We can hear you. Okay. Oh, y'all can hear it, but I can't hear it. I can't hear it, but it's all good though. It's all good.
The past achievements, embrace the present enthusiasm.
Can y'all hear the audio in the background though? Can y'all hear like the TV audio?
Thank you to those who have been witness to the past 27 WNBA seasons. And welcome to all of you who will become WNBA fans from today on.
What's going on? I didn't even know. Didn't know we're streaming. I didn't get a notification. I don't know why. I don't know why you're not getting notifications, bro. I don't get it.
Tipping off on May 14th.
May 14th is tip-off for the WNBA, ladies and gentlemen.
24, welcome to the W.
Welcome to the W. Let's go. Let's go. Let's hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man.
Fever, you are on the clock.
The Indiana Fever is on the clock, ladies and gentlemen.
The draft officially underway here in Brooklyn. How about the Indiana Fever? This was a team that reached the playoffs more than a decade straight, had a championship there. Tamika Catchings, of course, at the core of that team. But since 2017, they've averaged just 8 wins, but have had a treasure trove of first-round picks over the last couple of years. So I'm
going to try to make this a little different here.
They have now in Indiana.
Linda has really done an incredible job over the course of the last couple years rebuilding this franchise, and she's had a lot of picks with which to do it. What's fascinating this year, always the number one pick you're taking the best player available. You could not find a better fit for the current than Caitlin Clark. Kelsey Mitchell's going to benefit so much from the...
All right, I'm trying to find what happened to the stream thingy. Let me just stop the screen real quick. Yo, bro, what's up, man?
Erica Wheeler is also a veteran.
I don't know why y'all not getting the notifications. That goes crazy to me.
Boston, that connection in the pick and roll game.
I guess the Liberty won't get an impact player. Who you think, bro?
Aaliyah's a taller target than Hannah.
Well, y'all got a top 11 pick. Y'all definitely want to get somebody good. Me, I really like Aaliyah Edwards out of UConn. I think Aaliyah Edwards out of UConn is probably not a top 10 pick here, but I do like Aaliyah Edwards out of Connecticut. She's a definitely a very versatile player.
To the podium, here is the commissioner, Kathy Engelberg.
All right, so here we go.
With the first pick in the 2024 WNBA Draft, the Indiana Fever select Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark is officially off the board. Caitlin Clark is officially off the board. Caitlin Clark is officially off the board, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to share my screen so I can get the draft board.
Well, Caitlin Clark hugging her family, her brothers, Blake and Colin, her father Brent, her mother Ann, and heading to...
Caitlin Clark is coming to the Indiana Fever, ladies and gentlemen.
The Indiana Fever, after as decorated a collegiate career as we have ever seen. Caitlin Clark, now a professional.
And I'm going to start by saying, just because it was a fact that we all knew this was coming, it doesn't make it any less special. Special is the way you describe Caitlin Clark. First player in Division I history, men's or women's, with 3,000 points and 1,000 assists. She makes the right reads. She finds her teammates. She plays with an attack mentality. And like I said earlier, you're in constant conflict with yourself.
All right, so here we go.
Welcome to the WNBA.
We talked about her range.
Caitlin Clark is officially off the board. She is going to the Indiana Fever. What do they need? They need a guard. They really need a guard. Where do you think about Kamilla Cardoso? I think she's one of the best big women in the league. I think she's the best big woman in the league.
Why would you change that? This is an Indiana Fever team that is going to embrace
the first D1 player in 38,000 points, 1,000 assists, and 950 rebounds. Number one pick from the Big Ten Conference. Caitlin Clark is officially an Indiana Fever. I guess I'm going to a couple Fever games, support women's basketball, Indy. That's a fact. Don't put me in the same jersey like the NFL. Oh, wow.
Just stay right for the pick, but I think more than anything.
All right, so where does the LA Sparks go?
Here's my friends over
Where does the LA Sparks go? We're here, y'all.
I think just enjoying the moment. Like you said, like I've dreamed of this moment since I was in second grade, and it's taken a lot of hard work, a lot of ups and downs, but more than anything, just trying to soak it in.
I think one of the things we lose sometimes when we talk about you is this has taken a lot of really hard work to be standing here. What is the work you've put in that you are proud of to be in this moment?
I think the biggest thing is like I always just believed in myself. I went to Iowa with the goal of taking us to
in terms of sales and attention, yeah, it would get her still $100. What's going on, Anthony Price? Vegas don't have a first round pick. They don't have a first round pick. They have a second round pick.
My parents always instilled confidence in me.
They have a second round pick.
When I was a young girl, and I think that's something.
Who's next? The Los Angeles Sparks is up next.
People supporting them certainly helps. So yeah, I think the biggest thing is the confidence. But I told my mom before this is like, you know, I earned it, and that's why I'm so proud of it.
You did earn this moment. The Indiana Fever, I know people are going crazy in Indiana for you right now. This is a once proud franchise that have got to get back.
All right, so give me 1 second here.
That will translate to this league that will help them win.
All right, so we see that right there, right? Let me just try to see if I can zoom this in.
I'm excited about, like you said, like they're a winning franchise. You know, I'm excited to get there. I'm excited to get to Indianapolis. I know there's a lot of people, Aaliyah right here. I know there's a lot of people at Gamebridge tonight supporting us and the picks that we're going to make. So, you know, I know they'll be supporting all summer long. You got to buy your tickets now. I know it'll be a hot ticket, but I think the biggest thing is
all right, but we do have
smile. I love playing basketball since
we do have the LA Sparks. LA Sparks is already on the clock. Who will they get at number 2, ladies and gentlemen? Who would they get at number 2?
Man, I think the biggest thing is just.
Do you think Angel Reese is going to drop due to her injury? Nah. I mean, it could happen, but it was a high ankle sprain. I just don't see it, though. I just don't see it dropping. If she does drop, I mean, she could drop. I think she's going to go to the. I'm sure for me, I think she's going to go to the LA Sparks. That's just my personal opinion. I think she's going to go to. I think she's going to go to the LA Sparks.
Championship games and Caitlin going to exchange some high fives and handshakes with some of her fans here in Brooklyn after she is the #1 overall pick. And you know what? Jake from State Farm, he's there as well, hanging out. Well, moments ago when Caitlin Clark was selected #1 overall, State Farm congratulated her in a big way with a massive Times Square billboard right here in New York.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to get this thing to rock and roll here. I'm trying to find the layouts. I'm having issues with the layouts, ladies and gentlemen. Do the Charlotte have a team? Charlotte does not have a team. I don't watch WNBA draft. Why draft so early? You have to understand, Anthony Price, you have to understand that the WNBA season starts May 14th. It starts May 14th. So in my situation here, you have to understand where WNBA is coming from. They gotta get shit done. They gotta get shit done. And I just feel like at the end of the day that they all need to help. Angel Reese is going to go to Washington. Her career is over. I disagree. I mean, we can agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? We can agree to disagree here, because in my personal opinion, I don't think her career is over. If Della Don can be 100% in Washington, if Della Don can be 100%, I tell you this right now. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If Della Don and Angel Reese can be 100% on that team, watch out in the East. They have a good basketball team in Washington. That's just me. I think they have a good basketball team in Washington. But I don't think her career is over. Nah, I don't think her career is over. Not at all. I definitely don't see that. D-Hop, I hate you. Why you hate me? Why you hate? Wait. Why you hate me? What did I do to you? What did I do to you, my guy? Because like that goes crazy. That goes crazy. Nah, man, it's not even like that, bro. It's really not even like that. I want to delete custom 6. I don't know what any of these drinks are. Okay, so WNBA draft is back.
2024.
Simona Augustus in 2006 when she did it. You know, that's gonna be very interesting to watch. Over here with Shaq. I don't know why Anthony Price hates me though. I don't know why he hates me, but yeah, so let me just yo, y'all out of hip pocket. Goons, let the people know, man. Goons, put it in the in our Discord. Put it in our Discord, let them know that we're live for this, baby. We're live for this. So the Lakers, not the Lakers, the Sparks offseason recap. Anika Ogumage leaves the Sparks and goes to the Sun. Then you have Jordan Canada get traded to the Dream. You had Carly Samuelson go to the Washington Mystics. They 3 best stars all going, but they did add Julie Alamade, Ari McDonald from the Atlanta Dream, and they brought in Kia Nurse, another big man for the Los Angeles Sparks. So they have the 2024 second overall pick and the 4th overall pick here. She needs to go to a team that's going to develop her and help her. She needs to develop a jump shot and a 3-pointer. I think she could do it in Washington, in my opinion.
The playoffs and only their.
I think she could do it in Washington.
What did you see of the additions that they got? We're all in the backcourt. What does this team need? It means defense, rebounding, and rim protection. And what's really interesting with the 3 players that you could consider taking here, they can all
these are the 3 best available players. Rickea Jackson from Tennessee, Cameron Brink from Stanford, and Kamilla Cardoso. Because they're seeing that the needs for the Sparks is rebounding and rim protection. So if their needs these are rebounding and rim protection. That means you don't want to go with a smaller guard. You want to go with a 6'4", 6'5", a 6'4", like Cameron Brink or Kamilla Cardoso at 6'7", Aaliyah Edwards at 6'3". That's considered big men or big women when it comes to the WNBA.
See her there and go against
Cameron Brink from Stanford.
and then take a chance on getting one of two of the bigs. You kind of have to play.
Cameron Brink of Stanford.
Other teams might do as well.
All right, well, we're going to find out right now because the second pick of the draft.
All right, so the second pick in the draft is in.
Right now to the commissioner for the selection for Los Angeles.
With the second pick in the 2024 WNBA Draft, the Los Angeles Sparks select Cameron Brink.
They got Cameron Brink from Stanford. There we go. Cameron Brink is off the board. She is going to the LA Sparks, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best women's players in college basketball. This is going to be a great pickup for the LA Sparks.
Decorated career at Stanford in which she won a national championship.
She won a national championship at Stanford as well.
She is the number 2 overall pick of this 2024.
All right, so Andrew Reese has dropped. I thought Andrew Reese probably would be here to get Andrew Reese and Cameron Brink,
This rebuild.
but they got the 2 and they got the 4. So let's see what they do here. All right, so Cameron Brink, 6'4" from Stanford, 3-time AP All-American for Cameron Brink here.
Blocks per game, average about 12 boards a game.
And average like 12 boards a game for Stanford.
It also has a terrific upside. 6'4", long, elite when it comes to
Oh, yeah, what a hell of a Euro step there.
skill set inside and to the perimeter.
Cameron Brink is the exact player that the LA Sparks can use. They were 11th in rebounds per game.
It was 11 in rebounds a game. 2023-2024 Naismith Defensive Player of the Year for Cameron Brink, and she's the number 2 overall pick in the WNBA draft.
Well, you are emotional. Tell me
Welcome
why.
to the WNBA, Cameron Brink. Welcome to the WNBA.
What do you feel?
Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. We really appreciate y'all. I wanted to make this big for y'all. I didn't want to show me more than anybody else, so I made this big for y'all so y'all can see this draft board.
This is just such a nerve-wracking environment, but we worked so hard for
All right, so the best available, you got Aaliyah Edwards, JC Sheldon, Angel Reese. You have so many players. How tall is Holly Rowe? Holly Rowe is like 5'3", 5'4". See, Cole?
With the best trainer in the WNBA, Susan Borchert, you have been building to this moment. You know, your god brother Steph Curry has helped you. How will you take all that you have poured into yourself to the WNBA?
All right, so the Chicago Sky is on the clock for the 3rd overall pick.
Did all the amazing people in my life, and my godmother Sonia Curry is over there. Hi, godmama.
Mom and dad and brother, we're not forgetting you either.
Have to shout out my mom and my dad and my brother Cy. It really takes a village. It's not a one-person job. And my friend.
Yeah, Holly Rowe is pretty.
To meet you, you're in the crowd, so I'm just so blessed to have.
It's pretty
people
tall.
surrounding me.
I've read that there was a time in your life where you didn't love basketball. You had to fall in love with the game. How in love are you right now? What will that look like as you put on that jersey for the LA Sparks, a once proud franchise trying to get back there?
I think I fall in love with the game even more just being here in New York with these girls. I feel like my passion is
Hit
just
that like
breathing
button, y'all.
The college
Her
season's hard.
stepbrother is Curry. Yes, her stepbrother is Curry.
And ready to get to work.
Congratulations, Cam.
Thank you.
All right, congratulations to Cameron Brink.
All right, so the February 6th trade happened between the Phoenix Mercury and the Chicago Sky. So the Phoenix Mercury received Kalia Copper and Morgan Burchett, and Chicago receives Brianna Turner and Michelle Udowawe for 2024 3rd overall pick. And Teresa Weatherspoon
You can see her
is the Chicago Sky's new head coach,
in the Olympics.
and she has the 1988
Also, what she's done
NCAA championship for LA Tech,
now in the
1988 Olympic gold medalist, 2-time WNBA Defensive Player of the Year, and 5-time WNBA star.
There's no backing.
So Teresa Weatherspoon right now is the new head coach for the Chicago Sky, and I think this is a big move for them. But I love Teresa Weatherspoon, watching her play back in the day. She was definitely one of those ones. Deshaun Diamond DeShields in free agency. They need a stretch four and a bigger post player. That's what the team needs for the Chicago Sky. I remember that shot, man. I remember that shot when Teresa Weatherspoon actually what I could say, hit that half-court shot against the Comets to force a game 3 in the WNBA Finals. A lot of people need to do their history on it. She was great with delivery. Hell yeah, she was great with delivery. Hell yeah, she was great with delivery. And make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. We got 45 people in the chat for the WNBA draft. We got the board up here to see who goes where. So yeah, stretch forward and a bigger post player for the Chicago Sky.
Teresa Weatherspoon, there's not anything she can tell me to do, but I'll be like, probably not. Anything she said is what I would do. We had Don Staley on the set, Elle and I, for Sports Center, and Coach Staley said that rookies need coaches that ignite them with confidence, that tell them exactly what to do out there on the floor.
Her and Lisa Lobo, Rebecca Lobo. You mean Rebecca Lobo?
We're going to find out who this next rookie.
All right, so who's the next rookie for the WNBA draft? Who is the number 3 overall selection? The pick is in.
With the 3rd pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Chicago Sky select Kamilla Cardoso.
Oh, Kamilla Cardoso is going to the Chicago Sky. Kamilla Cardoso from South Carolina, the dominant 6'7" center. That's a great pick for the Chicago Sky.
Kamilla Cardoso, the most outstanding player at the Final Four, an absolutely incredible NCAA tournament, and
that's a great pick.
3 overall pick of the 2024 WNBA draft as she goes to the Chicago Sky.
What a perfect fit for Kamilla Cardoso, the Chicago Sky, and Teresa Weatherspoon. What a journey for Kamilla. ACC Co-Defensive Player of the Year, SEC 6th Woman of the Year, to SEC Defensive Player of the Year. She is efficient. She's dominant. She can finish on the inside. She can block shots on the defensive end. This is a beautiful fit for Kamilla. I'm excited for her.
It certainly fits the need for Chicago. This is a team that lacks size. No player on their roster bigger than 6'3" or 6'4". A team that's built right now to run and push pace. And one of the areas that Kamilla impressed so many was how every single time down the floor she.
That's a heck of a pick, though. That is a hell of a pick.
Perfect fit here for Chicago.
And the draft room in Chicago, they are understandably excited about the addition of Kamilla Cardoso, and Kamilla is with Holly Rowe.
Kamilla.
Yo, Kamilla, look how tall Kamilla Cardoso is. What's going on, Elberton? What's going on?
Here with your mother from Brazil to celebrate you tonight.
For me, it's really special that she's here. She's one of my biggest inspirations. She's the reason why I'm here right now.
Kamilla Cardoso is going to the Chicago Sky, y'all.
You have had to sacrifice maybe more than any other player here at the draft. You had to leave home from Brazil at 15 years old. You didn't speak the language.
Brazil. Oh, she's from Brazil, right?
So much at such a.
She's from Brazil. That makes sense.
To be here tonight and give my family a better life. So I'm just so thankful that I was able to be here.
Okay.
You have done that, and you will give your family a better life. What do you know about Sheldon?
All right, so
Reach you there.
Yeah.
So do Angel Reese go to the LA Sparks with Cameron Brink?
Congratulations.
Hold up, y'all. I gotta call my homegirl real quick.
Kamilla Cardoso, the separator, she was that throughout the NCAA.
Let me call my homie real quick.
As she gets a big hug from her head coach, Kamilla Cardoso.
I want y'all to hear this. I want y'all to hear this. If y'all don't get Angel Reese right here.
Angel Reese or Jackson, I'll take it.
Cameron Brink and Angel Reese? What?
I wanted Cardoso, but it's okay.
Oh, look, I think she fits what Chicago needs, though. That's why I just asked. That's why I just tagged Gooley. Like, how you feel about the Chicago guy getting Kamilla Cardoso?
And I told him
Oh man, I didn't know she was from Brazil. I had no clue, but that Rickea Jackson might go here too, though, from Tennessee. They said she's the best available. But if they don't go, but I think for Angel Reese's style of play, y'all need to go get her. All right, I'm live too, though, but I just wanted to call you and let you know that. All right.
They can't see.
Well, we certainly
they can't.
Sometime in the near
the camera's this way.
Who's going to join them?
All right, what's going on, John?
Number 4 overall.
All right, let's see who number 4 right here.
With Commissioner Kathy Engelberg.
With the 4th pick in the 2024 WNBA Draft, the Los Angeles Sparks select Rickea Jackson.
Rickea Jackson, my girl. She going to LA.
Well, Rickea Jackson, the number 4 overall pick after a fantastic finish to her senior season. Drea talked earlier about the possibility of having Jackson's wing guard skills with size joining one of the posts. That's exactly what LA gets.
Rickea Jackson is still a good pick, though.
Jackson.
But Angel Reese has fallen, ladies and gentlemen.
For the Sparks to build upon and one that has.
Who's going to give Angel Reese a chance? Will it be the Dallas Wings right here?
5 SEC players to average at least 20 points.
Will it be the Dallas Wings right here?
Over the last 25 seasons.
Rickea Jackson was the wing in this draft.
The 2023-2024 honorable mention AP All-American for the University of Tennessee.
Can post up smaller players.
She's 6'2".
Footwork to finish around the rim. She's shown that she can be very good in the pick and roll and ice.
Yes, Rickea Jackson is a good pick. Yeah, she might drop, but I got a feeling she's not going to drop out of the top 10. I doubt that. She might be the next one off the board.
Ability to hit tough shots.
She might be the best. She might be the next one off the board.
33 points on 60% from the field.
She averaged 20.2 points per game and led the SEC.
Choice for LA.
Reese to the Liberty. I don't know if she's going to drop that far out of the top 10.
Watch party, they're ready to go. Rickea Jackson is the newest member of the LA Sparks, and she is with Hop.
Well, as we look at your skill set, Rickea.
Okay, Rickea, Tennessee Vol, baby. Tennessee Vol, another Tennessee Vol going to the LA Sparks. Y'all know how we do.
About your game that the Sparks are going to be like, okay, yes, she is ready to go.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just very versatile. I can play multiple positions. There's still room to grow, and I'm willing to just be a.
Let's go, Rickea Jackson.
You're.
She called it. Yup.
Yes. Your mom, Cayenne, is here tonight. She was a great player herself. She won a championship at a lower college division, but was a terrific player. How has your family helped you get to this moment?
All right now, Angel Reese might go to Washington. Well, I mean, yeah, you got Washington, you got Dallas. You for real, the Chicago Sky can really get Angel Reese if Angel Reese falls, right? Hear me out, y'all. Y'all gotta hear me out on this. Let me tell y'all something, right? The next picks are Dallas, DC, and Chicago. If they go get if the Chicago Sky go get Cardoso and go get Angel Reese, if DC and Dallas pass up on Angel Reese, I'm telling you, she's going to Chicago. She's going to Chicago. I promise you that. I promise you that she's going to Chicago. Do we have a chip? Do she have a chip on her shoulder now? Yes. Caitlin Clark has a chip on her shoulder too, going to the Indiana Fever. Now she got to play. Now she got to play with a teammate rival in Aaliyah Boston. Oh hell yeah, Caitlin Clark has a chip on her shoulder too. But I agree, Angel Reese does have a chip on her shoulder as well. Respectfully. So the team needs for Dallas is guard and size. So you have Aaliyah Edwards, Jazzy Sheldon, you have Angel Reese, you have a lot of good people in this draft right now. A lot of great people in this draft. Woo! But can y'all hear my sound effects too? I want to know if y'all can hear my sound effects. I don't know. Let me go to the live real quick and let me see if I can hear my own self. Because sometimes you can't hear your own self sometimes. All right, we trying to figure it out right now. Can y'all hear me? All right, we trying to figure it out right now. Oh, y'all can hear it now, right? Y'all can hear it right now. I don't know how to turn the volume. Let me see if I can turn the volume down. I don't know if I can turn the volume down though, but as long as y'all can hear me, that's all that matters. As long as y'all can hear me, that's all that matters. I don't care. I do not care at all. All right, so as long as y'all can hear me, that's all that good. As long as I can hear, you know, y'all can hear the music. But make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And like it's about to come back on. So is the pick in? Let me see if the pick is in. Yep, the pick is in for Dallas. The pick is in for Dallas, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so the Dallas Wings 2023 season recap here. They won 22-18, the best in the franchise since 2008.
Detroit
Swept Atlanta in the first round of the series. First series win since 2009.
and then Las Vegas.
And got swept by Vegas in semifinals.
Straight championship, eliminating Dallas from the playoffs. This is a Dallas team that is dealing with some injury, though. Satu Sabali going to miss some time, but still a lot of talent at the core of the Dallas Wings.
Yeah, certainly. And after watching the playoffs last year, you come into this draft thinking they need guards with size. Their small guards were exposed in their second round loss to the Vegas Aces. But at the same time, the Satu Sabali injury, curious how long she will be out. That might make them look for a power forward like Aaliyah Edwards. But if they're going big guard, J.C. Sheldon would certainly fit that bill.
Yeah, I mean, the one area also that Dallas struggled was three-point shooting. When you look at, they were last in three-point field goal percentage. They were tied for 8th in three-point field goals made per game. So a big guard that can knock down threes. Defense.
McCohen is cute. Hello.
That's what I'm
Yo, I can't with you, my guy.
Pick is in. We're going to find out right now.
All right, the pick is in for the Dallas Wings.
Pick of the 2024 WNBA Draft. Here is the commissioner.
With the 5th pick in the 2024 WNBA Draft, the Dallas Wings select J.C. Sheldon.
J.C. Sheldon out of Ohio State. So J.C. Sheldon is going off the board out of Ohio State. She's a 5'10" guard.
Last year, a deep tournament run. Talked about the three-point shooting, Drea. We talked about the need for a bigger guard, Rebecca. And J.C. Sheldon goes to a Dallas team that has so many pieces in place to be a contender. And with J.C., they get something that...
Angel coming to Washington, you think so?
Something that they really need.
I mean, this is a veteran, played her entire 5-season career at Ohio State.
All right, so J.C. Sheldon here, 2023, 2024 AP All-American.
Her speed, the energy that she plays with and that she brings to the court, it's relentless. She gets out in transition. She can push the pace. She finds her teammates, and yes, she can knock.
Oh, way to drop to the basket with your right hand, too.
A big guard who can be defensive-minded. She has a high motor.
They said Dallas needs a guard with size, and she don't have size. Compared to their guard, what they had last year, she taller than every guard. She taller than every guard on the Dallas Wings right now. She taller than every guard on the Dallas Wings right now. Most of those guards were like 5'5", 5'6". She's the tallest guard on the Dallas Wings, unfortunately.
They have instilled in you to be a terrific athlete, which you are. 39 20-point games. How have they helped make you the player you are today?
29 20-point games for Ohio. The first Ohio State player drafted in the first round since 2018, and that was Kelsey Mitchell.
Wings team, and they are a team that needs scoring on the perimeter, but you've got a rickea. How can you fit in and flow with someone that likes the ball in their hands and can score, but you assist at a high level?
Absolutely. I'm really excited, especially the love for the game that we all share. I think it's going to be really fun to compete out there and just push each other to be better.
I know that Emma is dying to get over here. She is waiting. You are the best cheerleader ever. She really has been your best cheerleader this whole career, 5 years at Ohio State. How has she lifted you?
In so many ways. She's made a huge impact on me and my family, and she has no idea, and it's been cool to see.
All right, so they said the Washington needs is a stretch four.
How much of an impact she makes.
We've all fallen in love with you, and you.
What's up, Chad? Chad, what's good?
It's free throws, and you cause a lot of people to miss. I noticed that, so great job by you. Are you proud of her?
Yeah.
Very proud. All right. Well, thank you, and congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
All right, so the Washington Mystics are on the clock.
Sheldon goes to Dallas, number 5 overall. Now the Washington Mystics on the clock with a number 6 overall pick. We know this is a Washington team that
I'm kind of surprised that Angel Reese didn't go top 5. I'm kind of surprised with that one.
now had significant pieces move on. Natasha Cloud gone. Aaliyah.
Well, the Connecticut Sun.
So interesting how
the Connecticut Sun will they will pick number 10.
Look at their future.
So they got 4 more picks in front of them. Well, 5. 4 more picks.
So is Shakira Austin. This is a young woman who has a future as a perennial all-star. And what they need is a player who can complement her, play alongside her. They're
what? They be playing in the Boston Garden this year? That's different.
Fit that bill. Potentially a player like Aaliyah Edwards who plays on different areas of the floor than Shakira Austin. That's key.
Yeah, I was thinking those two could be an incredible 1-2 punch, being on the floor together, the way they pass, the way they find each other, also their energy on the boards together could be huge. And the one thing I know is whatever rookie ends up going to Washington, I've called games at that place, as you have as well, that crowd is electric. They show up for their team. So I think that's going to be a big key.
4-5 punch, right? 4-5 punch. Big 4-5 punch.
All right, we're going to see if that's exactly what happened here with a little 4-5 punch. The pick.
All right, the pick is in for Washington.
Is the commissioner
of
the selection.
Here we go.
With the 6th pick in the 2024 WNBA Draft, the Washington Mystics select Aaliyah Edwards.
Aaliyah Edwards is going to the Washington Mystics. So Anthony Price, the Washington Mystics, has passed up on Angel Reese.
Aaliyah Edwards, the number 6 overall pick.
Angel Reese is outside of the top 5.
In these predictions right now as Edwards goes to Washington and will be Shakira Austin's teammate with that 4-5 punch in the front court.
I'm going to sit in the corner. I'll be back. They passed up on Angel Reese.
Contingent in the building, teammates, coaching staff, Aaliyah's family.
Boston Celtics G League team is playing for the championship tonight at 9 p.m. I believe it's on ESPNU. I know, but I decided to do the WNBA draft. I think that was more better.
Steady, successful career at Connecticut, back in the Final Four this season after so many did not think they'd be able to make a run like that with all the injuries they sustained. Aaliyah, a huge reason why they did. And now ready for the next step in her pro career. It begins in Washington with the Mystics.
One of the things I consistently heard when talking to coaches and GMs is that
Aaliyah Edwards.
To be a pro, not only because she went to UConn and they produced great pros.
Why Reese is dropping?
The Canadian national.
So it's the injury that's making her drop? I don't know.
4-year career at UConn, she became
I have no clue.
Finishing.
I don't know why Angel Reese is dropping. I have no clue.
Drives well from the free throw line as well and can be an outstanding passer within a system offense.
And again, we've already said it, but when the stats supported, Washington struggled on the glass, 10th in rebounds per game, 11th in opponent rebounds per game. Aaliyah Edwards and Shakira Austin.
All right, so
stacked together.
My theory might work, y'all. If I am the Chicago Sky, I'm going to go get Angel Reese right here if I'm the Chicago Sky. You already picked up Camilla Cardoso. Now it's time for me to pick up another star. And Angel Reese could be that star. Angel Reese is the number one player best available as of today. Man, oh man. They don't like the social media stuff, maybe. Nah, I don't think it's that. I just think for the first five teams, out of one team that could have went, that the Angel Reese could have went to, and that was the Chicago Sky. But I see why the Chicago Sky didn't do it, because they knew they had a feeling they probably wasn't going to get Angel Reese. Because mind you, Angel Reese reminds me of a today's Teresa Weatherspoon. If you look at Teresa Weatherspoon back in the day, I'm telling you, you got Kamilla Cardoso and you have Angel Reese with a coach and a hard-nosed coach like Teresa Weatherspoon. I'm telling you, this would be the right fit for Angel Reese. And just imagine if they didn't get Kamilla Cardoso and get Angel Reese. I don't think they would be able to get both. I think Chicago has a chance right here to go get Angel Reese and go get Kamilla Cardoso, in my opinion. I think this is going to see a stretch four or a bigger post player, which you already got that in Kamilla Cardoso. If a certain website correct, Chicago got Reese. Don't spoil it. All right, so who would it go with here? Is Angel Reese going to Chicago?
And so would Angel Reese have gotten past the 7th pick if they hadn't made that trade? Probably not. This is a Chicago team, even though they already have gotten a big, they can get bigger. So that would be the anticipated pick.
And again, what did we talk about earlier with the head coach leading the way in Teresa Weatherspoon?
Exactly. I just said that.
To Angel Reese, teach defense, energy, confidence. Angel Reese already has those things. Those two combined, if this ends up being the pick, could be really tough for opponents to have to go against.
All right, after an incredible collegiate career, will it be Angel Reese in Chicago? We find out now. The 7th pick is in.
All right, the 7th pick is in, ladies and gentlemen.
Engelberg.
All right, this might be it, y'all. This might be it.
With the 7th pick in the 2024 WNBA Draft, the Chicago Sky select Angel Reese.
Yes, Angel Reese is going to Chicago. That is correct, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, there it is, Angel Reese, the 7th overall pick of this draft, a champion at LSU a season ago. A double-double machine. Her head coach, Kim Mulkey, here to celebrate. At 34 double-doubles last season, the most season in D1.
What is she wearing?
An All-American, an SEC.
Y'all don't understand the inspiration behind that? Did y'all ever watch The Bodyguard with Whitney Houston? Think about it. That is an inspiration dress from Whitney Houston's The Bodyguard. Y'all don't peep that?
Here, but her work ethic and the time that she's committed already to putting into her game will keep her in the league. What do you call her? Angel Relentless Reese.
Well, she calls herself a dog, and that's certainly the type of player that Teresa Weatherspoon can build around. She's strong, explosive, an elite rebounder, especially when she gets on the offensive glass. This is a great fit for Angel Reese because this is also a Chicago team that could potentially keep both of their first-round picks.
All right, Angel Reese is with Holly Rowe.
Well, Angel, you told me yesterday that you were talking to some veteran players and they told you it's not the number that you go, it's the fit of the team. How does this team fit you and your style?
I'm just so excited. I get to play with Kamilla. I've been playing against her for a
since high school. So I'm excited to play with Kamilla, and Teaspoon is amazing, and she's done some great things, and I'm excited to be coached by her.
The thing that I've admired about you, everywhere you've gone in your career, from high school to LSU, you win. How will you infuse that winning style and culture to Chicago?
Just coming in and being competitive.
They are live in the draft saying that.
And I'm just excited to learn from my vets.
You have helped elevate the women's basketball game. You have helped elevate the attention that we're having.
How do you think it's rigged?
What are you proud of that you've helped build in basketball right now?
Being able to leave my impact. So many different people came out today and how they can relate to me. So a kid from Baltimore not supposed to be here, and I'm just happy. And my mom is here, and my brother.
Come on, Angel, let it out.
I wouldn't be able to do it without them.
This kid from Baltimore is supposed to be here. Thank you, Angel.
Thank you.
Angel Reese.
How far in advance than others in this broadcast? Darion, it's about 10 seconds ahead. I'm watching it on DirecTV. I'm watching it on
Cardoso.
I'm watching it on Dish Network.
To be excited, the draft rolls on in a moment.
Man, that's crazy. Man, that's good. Now that goes crazy, y'all. Kamilla Cardoso and Angel Reese on the Chicago Sky. That is fire, man. That is fire. But that goes crazy. But I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'm just bugging with the chat about the rig part. Oh, wow. Right, there's always a delay. Hi, baby. Hold up. Let me do this real quick. Mwah. Lainey Larcy. Mwah. 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 Sorry, I had to do that real quick. I had to come up in the big screen and show that to you, baby. Let them know that you mine over here. But yeah, Angel Reese goes to LSU. So Minnesota Lynx offseason edition. They got Natasha Heidemann, Elena Smith, and Courtney Williams. That's from Connecticut, and 2 from Chicago. You going back to work? All right, I'll text you when I'm done, beautiful. I'll text you when I'm done. I'll let you. I'll text you then. Just text my phone.
Storied organization. They know what it means to win championships. So a tough, gritty player that's a winner is going to be important here.
Yeah, not that far removed from 4 titles in a 7-year period. Back to the podium. The pick is in.
All right, the pick is in, ladies and gentlemen.
Kathy Engelbert with the select.
The pick is in.
With the 8th pick in the 2024 WNBA Draft, the Minnesota Lynx select Alyssa Pili.
Alyssa Pili from Utah. That's a good pick right there. That is a good pick right there. Absolutely.
So Alyssa Pili goes number 8 to Minnesota. This is a player who is such an efficient scorer everywhere.
Definitely an efficient scorer.
Unique offensive game.
She's 6'2".
And Rebecca, we saw her play against really good South Carolina defense and still be able to put up points. This is a talented offensive player who very much looking forward to seeing how that.
All right, let's take a look at her real quick.
Village of Cheryl Reed.
Put up 37 points in that matchup. Alyssa Pili is the most unique player.
All right, so here we go. Alyssa Pili draft analysis.
On any side.
Let me go here. So Alyssa Pili pre-draft analysis, footwork, ball skills, and shooting touch makes Pili a true prospect. She has the making of a pick and pop power forward, but she is a bit slow as a defender and struggles to play vertically as a rebounder. So now Pili will be critical. So this is what we got for Alyssa Pili. She's 6'2" out of Utah, small forward to be exact. What you mean this is not Match.com? Listen, I talked to her. I see her on a personal level, real Tagoons and Anthony Price. Stop hating. I know her personally. Stop hating. Man, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We are 5 away from 1.15. So right now, the best available, let me just bring this down a little bit. You got Nika Muhl from UConn. You got Leah Lecan from France. Marquisha Davis from Ole Miss. Daisha Fair from Syracuse. She definitely played well in the tournament. You got Helena Perro. You have so many great players that still could come off this board in the WNBA draft. This is definitely going to be something different to watch. But right now, the Dallas Wings is back on the clock. Now, y'all know the Dallas Wings with J.C. Sheldon with the 5th overall pick here. Why does she look like James Bond, girl? You're so disrespectful. That goes crazy.
Podium for the 9th pick.
All right, so the 9th overall pick is here.
With the 9th pick in the 2024 WNBA Draft, the Dallas Wings select Carla Leite from France.
Oh, yeah, Carla Leite from France.
This is certainly a point in the draft where teams start looking for players for the future, and Leite is one of those. She's only 20 years old, a true point guard.
All right, so Carla Leite is 20 years old, and she's being drafted to the Dallas Wings, ladies and gentlemen. She is getting drafted to the Dallas Wings. Pre-draft analysis, she's 19 years old, just turned 20. A combo guard that has a quick first step and excels in a ball screen sets, which makes her to move to the WNBA easier. She was an MVP in the U20 European. Hold up, let me see. I'm sorry. She was an MVP of the U20 European Championship last summer, averaging 18.4 points per game in the 7-game tournament, according to Charlie Cream. So this is the 9th overall pick that came straight out of France, and she's 5'9". What's crazy is over 1K wins on the Discord. Really? That's fire. All right, so the Connecticut Sun is on the clock. The Connecticut Sun is on the clock, ladies and gentlemen.
Rebecca, this might be the final run for serious members of this core being able to play together for Connecticut.
Yeah, they have the core pieces that have helped them have so much success over the years, but most of those pieces are free agents after this season. This is a team that does not have a lot of...
Is there a WNBA G League? If not, why not? I wish I could tell you.
You wonder, is this...
I wish I could tell you, honestly.
...that core group together because so many are free agents.
And whoever it is has to be defensive minded. This is a team that scores 15.
So the pick is in. You know, Connecticut Sun was 27-13 last year. Third in the WNBA. They did acquire Tiffany Mitchell in the 19th overall pick via trade with the Minnesota Lynx.
All right, the selection is in. Who does Connecticut take? We find out.
Who does Connecticut take right here, ladies and gentlemen?
With the 10th pick in the 2024 WNBA Draft, the Connecticut Sun select Leila Lacan from France.
Leila Lacan from France. All right.
It stays hot with back.
So France stays hot with back-to-back draft picks. So Leila Lacan, 5'11" from France. And her pre-draft analysis is a good ball handler, a passer. Speed is 5'11" point guard is the best attribute. Lacan turns the corner well on a pick and roll, but is still a work in progress as a shooter. She has international experience with the French national team. So Leila Lacan has been picked for the Dallas Wings here. 10th overall pick. And they said they remind her of Tiffany Hayes, one of the top players in the WNBA. But 5'11" guard, I like it, especially for the WNBA. A lot of these women needs to go to corral. Something's wrong with Anthony, bro. Something's really wrong with Anthony at this point. All right, so the New York Liberty is on the clock, James Farrell. What can the New York Liberty get right here? Who do you want the New York Liberty to get right here, James Farrell? Who do you want them to get? But make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, the Darion Hopkins Sports Show. Let me go in. I gotta share this out. I forgot to share it out. My bad. I forgot to share this bad boy out. What's up, everybody? What's up? All right, let me share this out. I'm just saying, Owl Tree. You said it's the UConn girl. I did want Aaliyah Edwards, but Aaliyah Edwards already got picked already. Count me in. But how y'all feel with your girl being taller than you? Honestly, my shorty's taller than me. I really don't mind it. Because my shorty's a little bit taller than me, so I'm not mad at it. I climb trees, not mountains. Oh my, yo, Anthony, don't start your shit. Anthony, don't start your shit. Because my shorty a little bit taller than me, but she's not taller than me as much. Did you see the Team USA named the Olympic team today for men's basketball? I heard about it, but I did not get a chance to see it. With my job, I can't do much on my phone, unfortunately. All right, so we back. 32-8 last year for the New York Liberty.
The atmosphere at Barclays Center, which was objectively incredible throughout the playoffs, and here you could feel the energy of these Liberty fans tonight in Brooklyn. We also know it's a New York team that brings back 5 starters, so may not have had the splashiest offseason, but they have a core that got this close to a championship and looking to get over the top.
And they certainly feel good about the needs that they did fill through free agency, in particular Kennedy Burke, who's having a really nice season overseas. And this is a pick that they feel can come in and really help this team down the road. And I tell you what, when I was talking to...
Salute to everybody that's in the chat. Salute to everybody that's in the chat. Greatly appreciated, y'all.
She would be available here because she is. I'll be shocked if they go elsewhere.
Yeah, if it ends up being Marquisha Davis, the coach sitting right next to her, Coach Yo, all they preach at Ole Miss is defense. I got a t-shirt from Ole Miss that said on the front, "We defend." That's all that was on the t-shirt. When you talk about a New York Liberty team that could use perimeter defense, Marquisha Davis, Nika Muhl, a defensive-minded guard, I think would be where this pick has to go with some size.
All right, we're going to find out right.
All right, let's see what the pick is.
Pick is in.
All right, the Liberty pick is in, James Farrell.
The home borough of Brooklyn. Here's Kathy Engelberg.
And they in Brooklyn, by the way.
With the 11th pick in the 2024 WNBA Draft, the New York Liberty select Marquisha Davis,
Marquisha Davis, 6 foot out of Ole Miss.
You see the emotion from the loved ones of Marquisha, who is heading to the New York Liberty. A big hug from Coach Yo. And joins a Liberty team that went to the finals a season ago, that has so much talent.
She don't listen. Trust me. She's gonna be a big impact. She's gonna be a big impact for y'all. I would tell you that right now. And I love her defense. Her defense is really good. She's 6 foot, blossomed in her final season at Ole Miss. Davis set a career high in points, assists, and steals. At the best in transition, Davis relentlessly pursues the rim, and she's a good defender who learned to play physical while she was in Oxford, Mississippi. And she's a very downhill person. I like Marquisha Davis. I like this.
She is seen as a high.
She's definitely high energy. She definitely can get out on the fast break. I do like her style. Or I think she's more stunned than not happy. Because she feel like she did better in every category in her career in her final year with the Ole Miss. Like she set a career high in points, she set a career high in assists, and a career high in steals as well.
Earlier, and you said you're from a small town in Arkansas, McGee, Arkansas.
Anthony Price, stop. I just said that she had a career high in assists, she had a career high in points, and had a career high in steals. Don't do that, Anthony Price. Stop it. Stop it.
It's not always easy, so I would just say to those young girls that dream big, but they're from a small town, I always believe and just keep going.
So beautifully said. And you have a special why you play basketball, why you are such a great two-way player and play as hard as you do. What is your why?
I would say that my why is my family because I do this for them and I want to provide a better life for them.
Wonderful. And how fun is it that you get some of your own hometown fans? Like, let's turn around and say, hello, New York Liberty. This is her. Brooklyn's a little bit bigger than McGee, Arkansas, but I know you're going to fit right in. Thank you. Thank you.
How wonderful is that moment here with the Liberty fans embracing Marquisha Davis, who goes to the Liberty.
All right, so we got the first round almost ended up being done. The final selection in the first round, and the pick is in for the Atlanta Dream. They was 19-21 last year. They signed Tina Charles and Aerial Powers in the offseason for the Atlanta Dream here. Made the playoffs for the first time in 5 seasons. Lost to the first round to Dallas in the tie for the most All-Stars in the WNBA All-Star game. The depth at the 5 position with size and guard depth is what the Atlanta Dream needs. I don't know if she smiles. I have no clue if she smiles. I have no clue of that.
Their size, so I wonder if Atlanta is looking at a guard, maybe a backup point guard, someone to play. They lost Ari McDonald. They got Jordan Canada. I think a guard would be a good fit. Gotta know how to play defense. Again, it's Atlanta, but I'm thinking a guard here.
They did a nice job filling their needs in free agency because when I watched this team last year, the thing that I thought they really needed was veteran leadership. Yep. And they go out and they get Tina Charles, a former MVP. They get Jordan Canada, one of the most improved players in the league, and Aerial Powers. So they certainly filled the need in terms of veteran addition to their team.
All right, we're going to find out who the selection is.
All right, so here we go.
Round of the 2024 WNBA.
The final pick in the WNBA draft. The final pick here.
With the 12th pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Atlanta Dream select Nadia Potch from Australia.
Nadia Potch from Australia. Ooh. She's 6'1" out of Australia.
So Nadia Potch, who played in the WNBL with the Southside Flyers in Australia, the final pick.
All right, she's the final pick in the WNBA draft, Nadia Potch. So her pre-draft analysis as a teammate of Mercedes Russell and Leanne Mitchell in the WNBL, the 6'3". The 6'3" Pouch is at her best in her transition. The length and end-to-end speed and leaping ability are intriguing, but nearly all fundamental offensive skills needs to be refinement. Pouch is not yet a great shooter or a ball handler. But she's only 19 years old. It's definitely going to be room to develop when it comes to that.
The corner 3 with her length and mobility has to change.
She does have length, though. I do like this pick.
WNBA.
I watched an interview with Potch, and she talked about 2 players that she tries to model her game after, being Brianna Stewart and Kevin Durant, because of the way they use their length, and that's on both ends of the floor. One of my favorite parts of her game. She's got size, but she drops her shoulders. She's a physical driver. She puts pressure on the rim.
Well, Nadia Potch is with Holly Rowe.
Well, one of the most unique parts of your game, you're 19 years old, but you've already been playing pro basketball in Australia for the last 2 years, the championship team this year. How big is your upside when you're just getting started in the W at just 19?
I think it's huge. I still got development to get through, experiences and stuff. But yeah.
The 2021 U19 FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup with 11.3 points and 5.5 rebounds.
WNBA, Mercedes Russell on this team with you in the Southside Flyers this year. What was some advice they gave you about being a great pro in this league?
So Lauren, she talked to me. She's obviously been through this, and she's great. And back in Australia, one of the greatest.
All right, so we're getting ready for the second round.
They're going to break me. They're going to push me. They're going to come at me, but you just got to keep going, put yourself, and just keep being relentless.
How resilient would you describe yourself as?
No, we got round 2. It's 3 rounds in the WNBA draft.
They are not going to break you.
It's 3 rounds in the WNBA draft.
Tears coming down her face. You have 7 siblings in your family. All of you play basketball. How special is this moment for your family and your mom?
Yeah, it's huge. We big family. We love basketball, and my mom. Oh, we're gonna cry.
It's okay.
Take your time, girl. Take your time.
My mom, she's done so much for us. And oh my God.
It's okay. It's okay. If you're not crying, then it didn't mean anything, right? It's a beautiful moment. Tell your mom what she means.
Oh, she's so strong. She's such a great mom. She's done it through big, thick, and thin. She's looked after.
Are they going to get all the picks tonight? Yes, they're going to do all the picks tonight.
You're watching me doing this, and yeah, it's cool.
They're going to do all the picks tonight.
Congratulations. We cannot wait to see you play. Thank you.
Oh, what a beautiful moment. That is what this night is all about. Young women having their...
All right, y'all. So the first round is in the books. So we're going to go through it real quick. As you see right here. These are the top 10 picks of the first round of the WNBA draft. Number 1, Caitlin Clark going to, from Iowa, going to the Indiana Fever. You have Cameron Brink from Stanford being drafted to the LA Sparks. You have Cardoso from the champion South Carolina going to the Chicago Sky. You got Rickea Jackson going to the LA Sparks outside of Tennessee. You have JC Sheldon being drafted for the Dallas Wings coming out of Ohio State. You have Aaliyah Edwards coming out of UConn going to DC. You have Angel Reese in the number 7 overall pick. Will be teaming up with Kamilla Cardoso with the Chicago Sky. You have Pili coming out of Utah for the Minnesota Lynx. You have Dallas Wings with Carla Leite out of France. And then you had Leah LeCan out of France too, going to the Connecticut Sun. You have Marquisha Davis, one of the underrated guards / forward in this draft, going from Ole Miss, going to New York Liberty, and Nadia Pooch coming out of Australia. So that is your first round selection, ladies and gentlemen. That is your first round selection. It will be getting on to round 2. And right now, before you know it, Chicago Sky is going to be on the clock, though. They are going to be on the clock. Are they going to show all the picks tonight? The show over by 9:30, I don't know. They're going to show all the picks tonight. I think they're going to show all the picks tonight. Are there trades in the draft? The trades already happened. The trades happened during the offseason. So that's why you see it like right here, where it had the 2 arrows. That means this trade already happened. You know? So like let me go to one of the ones that was traded for. Like Kamilla Cardoso. So this trade is from the Phoenix Mercury. That's why the Chicago Sky was able to move up to number 3. You know? So shit. Just hold on, y'all. I'm receiving a phone call. Yes.
I forgot she was having a phone.
Yeah, it's that commercial right now. We just finished the first round of the WNBA draft, so. They got it lit in Brooklyn. The WNBA draft. I mean, if you cha-cha, so you know. All right, then. Make your way to Brooklyn, then, friend. The WNBA? Oh, here you go. Here you go. 2 more rounds in 45 minutes. It might be that. So you got a lot. You actually have a lot of second round gems that came out last year and the last couple of years for the WNBA draft. But yeah, they're outside in Brooklyn. They're doing the draft in Brooklyn. Thank you for covering the draft. Thank you, Mogo. I appreciate it. That I don't know. Let me look it up real quick. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, they're in the Brooklyn Academy of Music.
To what?
The Brooklyn Academy of Music. This is at 30th Lafayette Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11217. That might be downtown. That's downtown Brooklyn.
I won't say what Lafayette.
All right, so we got the.
And in particular, if you're in the second round,
We got the Chicago Sky on the clock.
13th to Seattle, 18th to Vegas. Why? Because they did not have first
2 more rounds at 45 minutes. It's a
opportunity to make the roster in camp.
Yeah, I think the mindset that you go in with, the confidence and then learning. Again, I keep referencing Dawn Staley because she was on set with us earlier. She just talked about being
And the pick is in for the Chicago Sky. The pick is in. The New York Liberty got their pick in already. You might have to go to some WNBA games this year.
in this league. Do the things that you do best, bring positive energy. These are great opportunities. Again, we talk about it. It doesn't matter where you get drafted. Fit is the most important.
Well, we're going to find out right now about the fit for the Chicago Sky.
All right, so who the Chicago Sky is getting here, ladies and gentlemen? Who are they getting here?
Chicago Sky select Maxwell.
Brenna Maxwell from Gonzaga. Damn, she's 6 foot. She tall as shit.
Through the Chicago Sky, we know Chicago's already had a
So Brianna Maxwell, 2nd round pick, coming out of Gonzaga.
We took 3rd and 7th, and now they had a little more talent at 13.
Yeah, guards with good can really shoot this.
I want them to have more WNBA teams. I do.
It was a team that played a pro style offense. They could really move the ball, share.
So for Brianna Maxwell, coming out of Gonzaga during her 5 collegiate seasons, at 3 at Utah, 2 at Gonzaga, nearly 62% of Maxwell field goals attempts were from the 3-point range. Her future depends on sorely on the 3-point shooting accuracy while dropping 41.8%. My iPad is right here. My iPad is right here.
Yeah, I need to be.
Oh God. Yeah, I gotta wait for the thing to come up so I can switch it, or you want me to just hang up and call you back?
Switch it.
It won't let me switch it right now. It's not popping up. Never mind. Here we go. Are you getting on my last nerve, girl? All right, it's switched. But we have the Seattle Storm right now on the clock for the WNBA draft. Woo, it is hot as hell in here, man. Need some air conditioning. Is the NBA draft coming soon? After the playoffs, it will be. After the playoffs, it will be.
It's not ready? Why it's not ready?
So the pick is in for the Seattle Storm.
We spent Memorial Day together there.
Their fans are so excited about this team. Even last season, there were times where Seattle was down, and they were down big. We had them a couple of times, and what did they do? They fought. They battled. They played with a ton of energy. They played around Jewel Lloyd. So you keep that fight, and then you add pieces like Nneka Ogwumike and Skylar Diggins.
Skylar Diggins and Nneka Ogwumike going to the Seattle Storm. That's fire.
Super teams with those 3 pieces. So this is an incredible position to be in to join Seattle.
This is Seattle team last season was 11th in scoring. That's not going to be the case this year. They were last in field goal percentage. That's not going to be
11 and 29. 11th in WNBA for the first time missing the playoffs since 2015 for the Seattle Storm.
Struggling. Showdown. We're filling the building and filling it with energy. There's so much to be excited about with the Storm.
Jewel Lloyd averaging 24.7 points a game that leads the WNBA.
Remember that. Find out who the Storm are.
Who was the woman next to logo? I forgot her name.
With the 14th pick.
All right, the 14th pick.
For WNBA draft, the Seattle Storm select Nneka Muhl.
Nneka Muhl is going to. Oh man, Nneka Muhl from UConn. Another UConn star comes off the board for the WNBA draft. and she's looked like she's gonna be the future, the next Sue Bird.
Tomatoes, cucumbers.
Yeah, she was a player. She played at Tennessee. I forgot her name though, and then she got hurt.
Heading to the Storm, well, she will play underneath the retired jersey of Sue Bird.
Let me get the.
Well, the Seattle Storm have certainly had a tradition of
Nika Muhl.
UConn players wearing their uniform. You mentioned Sue Bird, also Brianna Stewart helping them to a championship. And Nika Muhl is the type of competitor.
All right, so Nika Muhl is coming out of UConn. So Nika Muhl is 5'11". She's from UConn, and she's a pure point guard skills on the ball defense with relentless effort. Muhl could have a place at the pro level, a two-time Big East Defensive Player of the Year, and the Huskies' all-time assist leader. Also improved as a shooter as a senior when she shot 40.8% from the three-point line. This is going to be a good pickup for Seattle here. I like this pick for Seattle. No, she's not playing no more. She's commentary for like women's college basketball and WNBA games during the season.
But she can fill her role. She can play her absolute hardest, and she'll do that at Seattle.
And as we saw there, can hit a pretty big shot as well when the moment calls for it. Nika is with Holly.
Well, Nika, I know that your sister Hannah is here with you tonight, but the rest of your family are all at home in Croatia watching. What would you love to say to them right now?
Oh, she's from Croatia. Let it out, girl. Let it out.
I feel like I was lucky enough and have had the privilege to have amazing people around me, my sister, my family, all the people watching from home, the people at my table, the people in the audience. That's my family from Leite. I want to give a message to all my people in Croatia watching. Molim vas, puno šaljem vam 100%, jedva čekam da vas vidim.
Okay, Nika Muhl. That's I think.
Ironic that you broke Sue Bird's all-time assist record at UConn, and now you're going to Seattle, where she is such a legend. How can you carry on such a great guard legacy for the UConn Huskies in Seattle?
Oh my God, it's huge shoes to fill in. I feel like my whole career at UConn has been such a humbling experience. I've had amazing people around me. I'll mention it again. Without them, I would never be standing here. And I mean, I'm just excited to bring who I am to Seattle. I'm excited to bring my hard work ethic. I'm excited to bring the competition. I'm just excited to bring a good teammate that I am, and everything else, I trust my hard work.
Coach Oriema has been famous for pushing players.
All right, so the Indiana Fever is back on the clock now.
Oriema, how has he helped to build you into the player you are?
Maybe the Liberty should have picked her. She's a good player, though.
I mean, I am forever grateful to Coach, all my coaches, but specifically to him. He saw something in me. He brought me all the way to Croatia. It was a wild card, but I feel like I can say it paid off.
It definitely paid off. Congratulations, and have a great time in Seattle.
That's Andrea Carter. That is Andrea Carter.
Congratulations to Nika Muhl headed to Seattle. Meanwhile, the Indiana Fever, they've
All right, so
Caitlin Clark, who joins her in Indiana.
All right.
Back to the podium with the selection. Here is the commissioner.
All right, so here goes the selection for the 15th overall pick.
With the 15th pick in the 2024 WNBA Draft, the Indiana Fever select Celeste Taylor. University.
Celeste Taylor. Another good pickup. The Fever about to look good. The Fever is about to look good. Say what?
I got a question.
What's up?
I got a question. So when y'all just be wanting to see what team they're going to, right?
Yeah. Coming out of college.
They all get picked, right?
Yeah, but just everybody, even though you get picked, you don't have to be in the building to be picked. That's the thing. A lot of people that came to the draft is getting picked, but it's some players that didn't get, some players that's not there that did get picked.
Wow. Why they not there?
Because some of them still playing overseas right now. Like we had 2 players get picked up in the first round, and they from France. So you know you can get drafted from. You can get drafted. You don't have to come straight out of college to be drafted in the WNBA. You can actually come from a overseas team. If you came straight out of college and went straight to an overseas team, and you know you stayed over there and you were successful, then you could go over and get drafted to the WNBA.
My sister went overseas, but she back now. She live in Boston, so I don't know if she got picked or whatever.
Yeah, it's not a team in Boston. The closest that's the one to Boston is probably like Indiana and Chicago.
No, I was just telling you my sister used to play overseas and stuff.
Oh, okay.
She been back for a couple of years. My sister really built me back to this.
So Chelsea Taylor out of Ohio State has been picked to the Indiana Fever. She's a 5'11". She's 5'11", best perimeter defender in the draft. Taylor especially good at pursuing the ball in above average quickness and long arms. Okay. But her outside shooting never progressed during the 5 collegiate seasons. Leaving Taylor is a bit one-dimensional. Oh. I disagree with that. I completely disagree with that. Boston doesn't have a WNBA team. No, but she's saying, my best friend saying that her sister lives in Boston. All right, so Caitlin Clark is about to join the set of the WNBA draft here, but the Las Vegas Aces got the 16th overall pick, and no teams in Florida. Wow, yeah, no teams in Florida right now. We got to do better with that. Oh! Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. We really appreciate y'all, man. It is hot. So the Las Vegas Aces finally get their first pick of the night. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It is the Darion Hopkins Sports Show, and we are live here for the game. Not for the game, we're live here for the WNBA draft. What's up? We had mad people in here earlier. I don't know what happened to the viewership. Man. But let's get it together. Make sure y'all come on in and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, the Darion Hopkins Sports Show. We definitely are in the building. All right, so Caitlin Clark, most points in the field goal D1 history. Oh my God, she got so many accolades, ladies and gentlemen.
A little bit hard.
I was going to try a 2-time player of the year.
All right, so I guess they still playing music behind it. And Caitlin Clark is here with us now.
Well, congratulations.
Excited.
You know, when you made this decision, you could have stayed in school another year. You decided to come out, go pro. You obviously couldn't talk at that time about the team that you would likely be going to, but what about the fever and knowing that you likely would be headed to Indiana made it appealing to you?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is it's an organization that really cares about women's basketball. They want to do a first class. You know, obviously getting to play with Aaliyah, that lights your eyes up as a point guard. But yeah, I think it's just exciting. They want to get back to their winning ways. Obviously, championship pedigree there, and what Linda has done has been absolutely incredible. So I can't imagine a better place. Obviously, it's the Midwest. Everybody knows it's going to be a hard ticket to get. So you haven't got your ticket.
You like the way the playoffs are set up? I like it a little bit, though.
For a long time, I've been a fan of the WNBA for a long time. In what ways are you most excited to test your own abilities at the next level?
Yeah, honestly, and that's a huge reason of why I decided to leave college. Is like I feel like I'm ready for a new challenge. I feel like college was obviously amazing, and you get to a point where it's like, all right, I'm ready for something new, and that's exactly like one of the top reasons I wanted to leave. Is like you get to play against the best players in the world every single time you step on the floor. It's one of the most competitive leagues. Is the most competitive league in the world. Obviously, there's not a lot of spots to go around, so you better bring it every single night you step on the floor.
That's right.
And there are so many.
You better talk about it, Caitlin Clark. You better talk about it.
You're passing, you're shooting, but for you, what do you want to hang your hat on as you start this journey in the WNBA?
Honestly, I think an easy thing, like as you start your journey as somebody that's a point guard, and I think it's the passing. Like I'm so lucky I get to play with such amazing players and a roster full of a lot of talent. And obviously a post player in my eyes is one of the best post players in the league, one of the best post players in the world. Like just feed Aaliyah the ball all day long. Like come on now.
You know, Aaliyah is a former head coach in college, Dawn Staley. I thought she had some beautiful words about you at the end of South Carolina's national championship celebration on the podium, talking about how you lifted the game of women's basketball this year, something that you'll be tasked with as well at the pro level.
Yeah.
You talked about the load you've had to carry. How have you been able?
How y'all feeling tonight, man? Make sure y'all come on in and hit that like button. Where y'all go?
And you're still just trying to go out?
Where y'all go?
Your job.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is like all this has come with just the person that I am and the player that I've been able to be, and that's exactly how I, want to go into the WNBA. Is don't change anything that I've done. Obviously, learn, adapt, find ways to get better. People are going to expose my weaknesses, but that's the amazing thing about it. That's the challenge that I wanted, and I think that's the biggest thing is just rely on the people around me, have a lot of fun, be myself, and that's why I got into basketball, because it's fun at the age of 5, and how lucky am I? It gets to be my job, so I'm just very fortunate.
Well, and you've gotten to survive hearing us talk about you too, a mega
all night long.
crowd all night.
Sorry, guys.
I got a question. Did they just put up there on ESPN repeat champions? The Houston Comets 97 and 2000, 2001 and 2002 for the LA Sparks, and then for the Las Vegas Aces. But they said they was the first team in like the Las Vegas Aces are the first team in the WNBA to be repeat champions. That's not accurate, ESPN. That is not accurate. Because my Houston Comets, before you decided to get rid of the team, won 4 straight. Make it make sense. They got that wrong. They got that completely wrong.
They were still able to pull out that WNBA championship. And if you look at this team, all right, where could they use some depth? It's at the point guard position. And when I was in touch with Becky Hammond just this past weekend, I said, do you think De'Asia Fair might be available at your pick? And her response is, I wish. Well, De'Asia Fair is available right now, and if there is a coach who knows how to utilize an undersized guard, it would be Becky Hammond.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. If De'Asia Fair could learn from anyone, Becky Hammond would be such a special combination.
Well, we're going to find out if De'Asia is going to learn from Becky.
All right, let's see.
The pick is in.
The pick is in. Do De'Asia Fair?
It's the Las Vegas.
Do De'Asia Fair goes to the Las Vegas Aces?
With the 16th pick in the 2024 WNBA Draft, the Las Vegas Aces select De'Asia Fair.
De'Asia Fair is 5. She's a small guard, 5'5". You know what I'm saying? Deasia Fair is going to the Las Vegas Aces, ladies and gentlemen.
It was amazing hearing so many of the players who would go up against Deasia Fair towards the end of the season get to the
Houston won back-to-back. The Houston Comets in the WNBA won the first WNBA championships 4 straight years. The first 4 years of the WNBA, the Houston Comets won 4 straight. 4 straight.
MVP Asia Wilson. She joins Chelsea Gray and Kelsey Plum and Jackie Young and Candace Parker, who's back as well. A pretty good squad to try and absorb some things from for Deasia Fair.
Think about it.
All right, so Deasia Fair coming out of Syracuse, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get into her pre-draft analysis here. She's only 5'5", but she's one of the best players in the tournament this year when it came to shooting the basketball and passing the basketball. Like I said, like the draft analysis said, a pure scorer with unlimited range and no fear. Fair is coming off the best three-point shooting of her season at 37.7% of her 5-year career. The shot selection remains a question, and as her size at 5'5", but Fair would be more. But Fair would have to become more of a distributor and a consistent defender to find a place in the WNBA, according to this draft analysis here. But I like Deasia Fair here. I like the pick here, in my opinion.
33 points a game in high school, then in college at Buffalo, then at Syracuse. You became the number 3 career.
They're not silver and
basketball.
They're silver, black, and gold. That's just one of their logos.
Take a moment for that. How are you able to level up your game no matter where you play?
I mean, it's a mindset.
But I peeped it though. I did peep the black uniforms
since the day we met. So yeah.
Your mindset is big. Becky Hammond was an undrafted, undersized guard. You're being drafted tonight, and I know that your size doesn't bother you at all. You found a way to succeed. How is Becky Hammond seeing something special in you?
I think we kind of played similar. I was nominated for the award, I believe, 3 seasons in a row. So that says a lot.
Yeah, the Becky Hammond Point Guard Award, right? One of the things that always made her special in this league is her movement off the ball and coming back to the ball and getting opportunities for herself. How can you do that with this Aces team?
I think she'll be able to teach me that, but as being my new head coach. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Becky Hammond.
I think it's gold.
Thank you.
All right, Deasia Fair.
Why they don't give the ladies draft hands?
As the second round.
Why they don't give the ladies draft hands? I want to see a WNBA draft hand.
They'll have the New York Liberties.
All right, so the New York Liberty second pick of the night is in.
In the 2024 WNBA Draft, the New York Liberties select as Mary Martinez from the University of Arizona.
As Mary Martinez out of Arizona.
The second selection of
Becky got her weapon. Becky got her weapon.
They take as Mary Martinez.
As Mary Martinez going to New York with the 17th overall pick in this draft. So Esme Martinez, let's take a look at her. 6'2" out of Arizona. Rebounding comes first for Martinez and everything else. Whoa, wait.
Draft. The Las Vegas Aces select Kate Martin, University of Iowa.
Oh, Kate Martin is going to the Las Vegas Aces. Oh, she is getting her guards. Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Kate Martin from Iowa is going to the WNBA, ladies, going to the Las Vegas Aces. But before we get into that, let's go to Esme Martinez real quickly. Rebounding comes a first for Martinez. Everything else follows. Her consistency fell off in the final 2 seasons at Arizona, but she had never matched her 15 double-doubles in 2021. She showed signs of being a capable three-point shooter, but the results weren't in Tuscan. So
16 in.
We see Esme Martinez going to the what team is this? Oh, going to the New York Liberty. And then we have Kate Martin out of Iowa, the other guard from Iowa that was on the side of Caitlin Clark. You know, she's coming out of Iowa. She's 6 foot, playing in the shadow of Caitlin Clark her entire career. Martin is a team first player who was essentially a spot up shooter and a defender in the first 4 years. She showcased herself a bit more this season with the significant jumps in scoring, rebounding, and field goal percentage for Kate Martin. This is a great pickup for the Las Vegas Aces.
What an awesome moment here as Holly is with Kate Martin.
Okay, this is so dang cool.
The Liberty did get their pick, James Farrell. The Liberty did get their pick. The pick is Emery Martinez. She's a 6 foot power forward, a 6'2" power forward from Arizona. And then Kate Martin went to the Las Vegas Aces after that.
Caitlin, but I was hoping to hear my name called, and all I wanted was an opportunity, and I got it, so I'm really excited.
We know what you do with an opportunity. This is the world champion Las Vegas Aces. How can you make an impact and try to make that roster?
Yeah, I'm super excited for the opportunity. I have a really good work ethic, but more than anything, I think I'm a very versatile player. I can score at multiple levels, and I can guard multiple positions, but I'm really excited to get there, and I know I'm going to give it all I got.
Tough as bleak. Congratulations. Thank you.
What a cool moment for Kate Martin here, supporting her teammate Caitlin Clark, gets selected by the defending champs, and a big hug from her head coach.
All right, now. All right, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, go get some New York players is not there in person. Yeah, some of them are not there in person. Some of them are not there in person. But I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, y'all. Oh, Tiana Jackson just got picked up for the Connecticut Sun. Tiana Jackson just got picked up for the Connecticut Sun. The Houston Cowboys were dominant back in the day. They sure was, Alfred said. They sure was. They was definitely dominant. Agreed. 100%, bro. Agreed. But make sure y'all come on in and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel of the Darion Hopkins Sports Show. And we are live for the WNBA Draft. We're almost through the second round here, which Tiana Jackson just got picked up from the Connecticut Sun, and she's a 6'6". Let me see what's her position. 6'6" center out of the University of Kansas. Now her pre-draft analysis is he's the best block shocker in the best shot blocker in the draft after Brink. Now Jackson's ability is a rim protector and defensive rebounder. I hate when it does that. A defensive rebounder that could bring value to the right team. But the offensive game is for the 6'6" Jackson failed to develop at Kansas. And her shooting range is limited to a few feet. Okay. And then we just had Isabel Borales, that's how you pronounce it, come out of Australia, gets drafted to the Atlanta Dream. The 5'11" with a solid strength and speed. The 19-year-old is a good finisher and likes to play. Oh my God. That likes to play in the open floor. Her perimeter shooting and ball handling are still inconsistent, and she's not highly a physical player. So that's what we see here from Isabel Borlales from out of Australia, point guard. And then you see Kylan Truong. Kylan Truong is coming out of Gonzaga, and she has been drafted to the Washington Mystics. Now the Connecticut Sun just has another draft. So 3 point guards has been put in the last 3 picks. So you got Helena Pereiro coming out of Arizona, 6 foot guard that would be a part of the Connecticut Sun at this point. Okay, and then you got Jessica Carter. Jessica Carter just got drafted.
Stars here tonight, seeing their professional dreams come true. We have
Jessica Carter coming out of Mississippi State. So Jessica Carter out of Mississippi State, 6'5", and she's going to be an impact for the Liberty here. Carter was a consistent and reliable in her 5 years in Starkville. Her post moves improve, but they are still unredefined. Her success at the next level will come at the rim protecting and being a rebounder. Jessica Carter coming out of Mississippi State. Becky is getting her second unit that can step up with injuries hit. Agreed. Definitely agree with that.
In the 2024 WNBA Draft, the New York Liberty select Jessica Carter from Mississippi State. The 24th pick is in right now.
All right, so the Aces is getting another pick here.
We go back to the podium.
All right, so here we go.
Here's Kathy Engelberg.
Who do we have here, ladies and gentlemen? Who do we have here?
Pick in the 2024 WNBA Draft, the Las Vegas Aces select Elizabeth Kitley from Virginia Tech.
Elizabeth Kitley from Virginia Tech. She's in the building. So all three Becky Hammond's players was in the building, even though Elizabeth Kitley is hurt out of Virginia Tech, but she's still
the key member of the dynamic duo with Georgia Amore last year.
Even though she's on crutches, she's still making it.
For this year, had her career shortened just at the end due to injury, but gets selected here to the Las Vegas Aces after an unbelievably decorated career, a three-time
ACC Player of the Year for Elizabeth Kitley. Now, with a torn ACL suffered on March 3rd in a regular season finale, it puts Kitley draft status in the air, but she's unlikely to play in 2024. When she's healthy, the question remains whether her massive college production translates. Her signature fadeaway jumper can work in the pro game, but can she compete at the rim at the next level? And that's Elizabeth Kitley. And I ain't gonna lie, the Las Vegas Aces are taking a chance for her. They are taking a chance for her, ladies and gentlemen. So they really are. So this is the summary of round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Round 2 is definitely in the books of the WNBA draft. You have Brianna Maxwell from Gonzaga go to the Chicago Sky. You have Nika Muhl go to the Seattle Storm from UConn. You had Celeste Taylor go to the Indiana Fever coming out of Ohio State. You got Deasia Fair coming out of Seattle from Syracuse going to the Las Vegas Aces. You had Esmery Martinez from Arizona going to the New York Liberty. You have Kate Martin from Iowa going to the Las Vegas Aces. You got Tiana Jackson coming from Kansas going to the Connecticut Sun. You got Isabel Morales out of Australia will be going to the Atlanta Dream. You got Kylan Trulong coming out of Gonzaga that will be going to the Washington Mystics. You got Helena Pereiro out of Arizona that will be going to the Connecticut Sun. Jessica Carter coming out of Mississippi State going to the New York Liberty. And you have Elizabeth Kitley out of Virginia Tech going to the Las Vegas Aces. So that is your second round of the draft, and we have the third round on the clock. Now we are in the final round of the WNBA draft, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, she's 6'6".
And it means a lot, and it's brought me here today, and hopefully I'll keep that hope and support for the next year.
I know your dad drives everywhere. Your family has been your greatest supporter. Tell me what it's like to have them here for this moment.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't pay them to miss it. They come to everything. They've never missed anything. I wish I got a hug, but we'll do it later, I guess.
They got to come up and give them a hug. Come on. They've got to come to you.
Are they undrafted players? No, they're not undrafted players.
Nobody better at organizing hugs than...
Oh, yeah, they are. It is undrafted players. My bad, yes. I didn't get what you meant. I'm sorry. Yes, there are undrafted players. There are undrafted players. Absolutely. Oh, man, look how the WNBA came so far away. Half of those teams that you see them jerseys, they're not even around anymore. They need to bring the Sacramento Monarchs back. They need to bring the Charlotte Sting back. They need to bring the Cleveland Rockers back. Like, they need to bring these teams back, man, for real. They need to bring these teams back, like dead ass. They really do. But what's up, y'all? Make sure y'all come on in and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So Phoenix is on the board with the 25th overall pick here. Phoenix is on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all come on in and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Darion Hopkins Sports Show doing our edition of the WNBA draft. I can't wait to do some WNBA games. I cannot wait. I'm going to be working all week, y'all. I'm going to be working all week doing double headers. Yes, I am. I'm doing double headers all this week. We're going to grind it out. But we might not do double headers. I might not do double headers. I might do one stream a day. I don't know about the doubleheader. That's the only thing. Because I got to be up so early in the morning. If I had to get up at a certain time, like later than what I got to get up, then I would do it. But I get up mad early. What happened to Houston? I don't know why they got rid of the Houston Comets team. I don't understand. I feel like the NBA needs to fund the WNBA a little bit more when it comes to teams. And I really hope they bring more WNBA teams to the States. Like, Philadelphia needs a team. Miami needs a team. I get it that the season is short and stuff of that nature, but I'm just not a big, yeah. But I might do both play-in tournaments tomorrow, though. I might have to sacrifice sleep to do that. So I'm doing the play-in tournament tomorrow. Of course, I'm doing my Miami Heat versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Yes, I'm doing it. All right, so the Phoenix Mercury is up in here now.
This is a Phoenix Mercury team that got much better in the offseason, and they had a tumultuous year a season ago. So much attention on the return of Brittany Griner. There was a change in the Phoenix Mercury leadership, and then you see these offseason acquisitions.
Rebecca Allen, Kalia Copper, Natasha Cloud.
Right now, that does not.
Boston, yeah, agreed.
Space. They re-signed Diana Taurasi. They re-signed Brittany Griner. Griner was the only one who took less than her value. So the beauty of picks 25 and 29 here in this third round, these picks have a real chance to make the Phoenix Mercury roster because they need players who are on their rookie minimum.
Well, the pick is in. Here's the first pick of the third round. For that, we go back to the podium to Commissioner.
All right, let's see who the Phoenix Mercury has picked, ladies and gentlemen.
With the 25th pick in the 2024 WNBA Draft, the Phoenix Mercury select Charisma Osborne.
Charisma Osborne, 5'9" from UCLA. Charisma Osborne will be going to the Phoenix Mercury here. So Charisma Osborne, 5'9" guard out of UCLA. Defense comes first with Osborne, but she's also a high-end rebounding guard and willing to be a distributor. Shooting is the question mark, but Osborne 41.3 field goal percentage in her final year at UCLA was the best of her career. So that's Charisma Osborne. Got her name called. She's in the building for this, and she will be going to the Phoenix Mercury.
The only player in the Pac-12 with 50 three-point field goals made and 50 steals in each of the last 2 seasons. One word to describe her is consistency. She defends, she plays hard, she shoots the ball well, which is a great need for Phoenix. I know Phoenix has had a lot of moves in this offseason, but they were 10th in three-point field goal percentage last season, 7th in made threes per game. Charisma Osborne has an opportunity to come in and
all right, so Charisma Osborne is off the board and is going to the Phoenix Mercury, and we're going to see what the next picks are going on. I had heard of a rumor behind the demise of Houston, but I have trouble believing it. They need to do a 30 for 30 on that, like for real. They really need to do like a 30 for 30 on that. Seriously. They really need to do that, though. Shout out to the 14 that's in the chat. All right, so the pick is in for the Seattle Storm here. All right, so here goes the pick here for the Seattle Storm. All right, so Mackenzie Holmes. So Mackenzie Holmes, 6'3", out of Indiana, was able to get to the Seattle Storm. So the Indiana Fever is up on the board too, ladies and gentlemen, with the Indiana Fever selecting Leonie Correa out of Florida. So we got some back-to-back picks here. So Mackenzie Holmes out of Indiana. She's a 6'3" guard. All right, so the pick is in for the Los Angeles Sparks, and that Mackenzie Forbes out of USC. Mackenzie Forbes, 6 guard out of USC, is going to the LA Sparks and staying in California on there. So Mackenzie Holmes, 6'3", out of Indiana, will be going to the Seattle Storm. Here's her pre-draft analysis. Most of Holmes' vast collegiate success came dominating in the low post as a highly efficient finisher with either hand. It's unlikely she can be that 6'3" in the WNBA. How quickly Holmes can expand her game and what define her staying power. Think Morgan Gustafazzo Holmes is announced Wednesday on social media that she plans to have knee surgery in May to address a lingering issue. I pray the team honors me with a selection, knowing I'll be ready for the start of the 2025 training camp, that she wrote. So that's Mackenzie Holmes going to the Seattle Storm. Then you got Leonie Correa from Florida going to the Indiana Fever here. They don't really have anything on her. Mackenzie Forbes out of USC. I thought this was a great pickup for the LA Sparks. You know, one of the best players in the Ivy League. Forbes also came one of the best in the Pac-12 in one season at USC. So her one season at USC here, getting even more opportunity. Forbes reached a career highs in points and assists. Forbes is smart. Is a smart player who isn't afraid to take the big shot. And so you got Jazz Shelley out of Nebraska going to the Phoenix Mercury. The pre-draft analysis, she's a 5'9" guard and a good passer with a big assist number. Over 5.5 assists in the last 3 seasons at Nebraska. Shelley's success was predicted on her ability to shoot from deep. Lacked the consistency of her three-point shooting percentage, dropped to the 3-year low of a 33.7% in 2024. So we're all up to date with the upcoming picks, which we have 7 picks left in this WNBA draft. The Warriors are supposed to have a WNBA team coming within the next few years. I heard about that too. So we got 7 picks left in this 3rd round, and the draft will be officially over, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure y'all come in and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. The Darion Hopkins Sports Show, doing this WNBA draft for y'all. I appreciate it, man. This has been mad fun. This has been mad fun. Caitlin Clark is. So we got some updated news here. Here we go. Natasha Kalesis out of Belgium. She's a guard, 6-foot guard coming out of Belgium, another overseas player being drafted to the Washington Mystics here. Actually, in 2025, maybe Portland. Yeah, but I think I'm not a big fan of those teams, man. I'm not a big fan of Portland having a city of basketball, and Philadelphia doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Philadelphia's a basketball city. It should have been a WNBA team in Philadelphia or in Miami. All right, so we got Kiki Jefferson out of Louisville going to the Minnesota Lynx. Kiki Jefferson, her numbers dipped at Louisville after 4 years at James Madison, but Jefferson proved that she could be a player at a higher level as the Cardinals' leading scorer. Just an average perimeter shooter, rebounder, and defender, Jefferson will have to take one of those areas to a new level. So Kiki Jefferson is the latest draft pick for the WNBA draft at the 31st overall pick. It was a beautiful day outside today. A beautiful day outside. Oh, they got women's basketball fantasy? Who want to be in a fantasy league for the WNBA? Who want to be that? I would love to do a WNBA fantasy game. I would love to do that. But Matilde Villa out of Italy. So wait. So opening week of the WNBA is May 14th. Fever versus Connecticut. And then you have Mercury versus Aces. And then you have Fever versus New York on May 18th. And then LA versus Aces. Oh my God, this is going to be fun. So we got Ashley Onisu, Abby from HSU, Caitlin Davis, and Angel Jackson. Like, all the picks are in, honestly. All the picks are in, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to make sure that all the picks are in. Yep, all the picks are in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end of the WNBA draft. All 3 rounds are officially done for this draft. But we're going to go through the last couple of picks before we end this live stream here. From Jackson State, she'll be the last pick in the WNBA draft. So technically, Mrs. Irrelevant. That's what I call it. Mrs. Irrelevant. So we have Mattel Villa, 5'7" shooting guard coming out of Italy, is going to the Atlanta Dream. You got Ashley Ozawasnu out of Penn State going to the Dallas Wings. You have Abby Heshu coming out of Columbia. Her pre-draft analysis, she's a 5'11" guard out of Columbia, no college play here. The best player in Lions history. Heshu averaged 17.2 points per game in the 4 years with her career best of a 20.2 points per game this season. She's only 5'11", but she gets good elevation on her jump shot, which carries a deep range for the game. And then you have Caitlin Davis out of USC. Caitlin Davis is a 6'2" guard that I really do like. Caitlin Davis, I think she's going to be great for the New York Liberty, and I like this pick, even though that I thought she should have stayed back for her 5th year, but I understand she want to go pro. But hey, she's going to the New York Liberty, and the Las Vegas Aces had the 36th overall pick and into the 3rd round, coming from Jackson State, going to the WNBA's Angel Jackson, 6'6" center, coming out of Jackson State. She began her career at USC, and it was a good shot blocker who became more imposing after moving to Jackson State. Jackson averaged 2 blocks per game against the Tigers' 8 Power 5 conferences foes this season. So
of records in terms of TV ratings.
I love this.
Indiana's first game at Connecticut. We will see the highest rated game on ESPN2 since 2003, which is the record-setting game. I believe that Indiana's game at New York on ABC, that first Saturday, we are going to see the highest rated ABC game ever. The previous one was in 2004. I am ready for people to start really fully appreciating the WNBA, not just Indiana and Caitlin Clark, but all the incredible athletes across the league.
Agreed.
Will Vegas be able to three-peak in New York, get to the mountaintop? The storylines, they are endless. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the draft. We already know where all the stars went tonight. We all know what the HBCU in the house. That's a fact. That is a fact, bro. But we see all the star players go where they needed to go. Caitlin Clark goes to the Indiana Fever. Cameron Brink goes to the LA Sparks. Kamilla Cardoso goes to the Chicago Sky. Rickea Jackson goes to the LA Sparks. JC Sheldon goes to the Dallas Wings. Aaliyah Edwards goes to the Washington Mystics. Angel Reese goes to the Chicago Sky with Kamilla Cardoso. You have so many great players come in and get drafted and get picked, and now the draft is set. The season is set for May 14th for it to start, ladies and gentlemen. But thank y'all for tuning in to the WNBA Draft. We really do appreciate you coming in. I will be live tomorrow for the official playing game. Y'all don't want to miss it, man, right here on the Darion Hopkins Sports Show. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We out of here, y'all. Peace, love, and blessings. And we're going to have ourselves a good night and a good time. Peace out and have a good night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.